We go again. Yep, just booted that bad boy up. Let's see what what Monty said. Strong start and finish for the Jazz. Oh, yeah, strong for the other team. Says Clarkson had 4 turnovers. BS, he had like 12. It was ugly. It was ugly. Time for Dane to improve his shiz. Clarkson got to go. He made a very compelling case to ship himself out today. I don't know if we do it, but the option you teeter both ways when you watch Jordan Clarkson play. Honestly, that's what makes the biggest difference for him. Let me see. We said Clarkson is a T1000 that traveled back in time, programmed to be a black hole and turnover machine. Jazz win terminated. Yeah, something like that. What's up, Epic? He said Sexton had a tough night. How many times did he get blocked? 8 or 9 times. It was ugly. I'd say 3 or 4, but it was nasty. It was nasty. When we play iso ball, we lose. Period. Realistically, he took 3 or 4 shots he should not have taken. One of them was a 3-pointer, and 2-ish, maybe 3, if you want to call it, were at the rim. Overall, he just didn't shoot well from the field, and it got ugly very quickly. And continued that way. I appreciated that he still made the right play more often than he did not, because I thought he was going to go full tunnel mode and do what Jordan Clarkson was doing, but he elected not to. And in a lot of situations, he ended up making that pass. Privy to how many assists did he have? He had 7 assists, and he did end up with 2 turnovers. He had 7 assists and 1 turnover entering the fourth quarter, but I'm pretty sure that last one came when he was struggling a bit, trying to find something. It was nasty. But it's been a good one. It's been a good one. Got to get that first pump in the system, boys. All right, but we said what? Are you gonna make a video about the players the Jazz should target at the deadline? I will have one cooking up, Chris. I'm not gonna lie. I do have one cooking up. Now I do have 2. I recorded 3 videos. One's gonna be split into 2 parts because I recorded 2 videos. Both of them, one ended up being 30 minutes. The other one was 26-ish. I'm going to edit them both down and probably chop them into 2 parts. So that's just easier to digest. And you don't have to focus on all the numbers, because I know I can sometimes, because I can make it very difficult to stomach the numbers at times, just because I get like very analytical with certain things. So I'm going to split those 2 segments up. That one's going to be about Larry Markkinen and Colin Sexton, how far I think we can go with them as our dynamic duo. And then I have the other one talking about the totality of the team and where I project them to be if there is a slight trade made or if there's no trade. Now, I need to make a video specifically on who we have potentially, like, obviously everybody's shoppable, but not everybody's going to get traded. So I need to make a video focusing on exactly who's the most likely to get traded, and then what else is likely to be the outcome and implications if certain trades occur, or if we just keep rolling with the same guys we got right now. What's good, Logic? He said Clarkson is the best or worst. Just have to know when to take him out of the game. That's a big thing for us, yeah. And today, overall shooting, he was actually 5 of 10. Would you believe that? But he was 0 of 4 from 3, so that was the negative. 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 4 turnovers. 13 points, but a box score plus minus, the second worst on the team, at a negative 20. Yeah. How was Hardy's coaching today? It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It also wasn't great. We just weren't hitting a lot of our shots. That was a big thing. Kim's trying to make his strong case for being my favorite right now, guys. He so basically 9 of 27 for three, 33.3%. They were 21 of 45. So they shot almost two times as many threes, and they hit more than double as many threes as we did. They shot 46.7% from three and 51.4% from the field on 105 field goal attempts. We only shot 86 field goal attempts and hit 45% of them. So obviously there's a clear disparity there. Mikal Bridges was 12 of 24. Cameron Johnson was 6 of 10. Nate Claxton was 5 of 11. Cam Thomas was 8 of 16. The only person that shot bad was Spencer Dinwiddie. He was 0 of 5. Royce O'Neal off the bench, 4 of 7. Lonnie Walker, 7 of 14. He was 4 of 9 from 3. Royce O'Neal was 3 of 6 of 3. Cam Thomas was 4 of 5 from 3. Cam Johnson was 3 of 4 from 3. Mikal Bridges was 6 of 14 from 3. So, and then Dennis Smith Jr. was 5 of 8 from the field. And Ben Simmons was 5 of 5. So we didn't do a whole lot of things great today. That's the general sentiment that we're getting from the guys. Overall, assist-wise, we were also pretty down. We only had 23 to their 41. From the steals category, we only had 3 as a team. They had 12. We had 7 blocks to their 9. We had 17 turnovers to their 8. And we did have less personal fouls than them, so we were a little bit more defensively disciplined, but we also were out of certain plays that we really shouldn't have been in a lot of situations. That said, free throws went our way. We were 27 of 34, 79%. They were 18 of 19 for 94%. So that really helped us a little bit in the disparity of the three-point shooting, considering they literally hit 12 more than we did. But honestly, it just wasn't a great game for us. Looking at it from the rest of the players, we have Fontecchio in 22 minutes, 2 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 4 boards, and a block. Lowry had a bad shooting night, 4 of 12 from 3. 4 of 12 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3 as well. 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 9 rebounds, 4 of them being offensive. He also had 2 assists and 3 turnovers. John Collins had a pretty decent night tonight. He did not shoot any threes, which was obviously in stark contrast to his recent performances where he is averaging, 2 of 20 over his last 6 games. Now over the last 7, but he didn't shoot any in this game, so it really doesn't get factored in. He was 7 of 10 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds. 3 of those being offensive. He had 1 steal, 2 blocks. Chris Dunn was pretty solid in his 16 minutes. Honestly, I felt like he played more than 16 and a half minutes, but he was 3 of 5 from the field, hit all 3 of his 3-pointers. That's where those came from. He had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 4 turnovers, which is an anomaly quite high for him individually. Colin Sexton had honestly his worst game of the year from a shooting standpoint. I'll say that because he did have 7 assists to only 2 turnovers. He had 1 rebound. He only had 1 personal foul. He was there on defense. He was making proper calls, proper switches. He was making certain plays, forcing turnovers in certain situations, but his shooting was honestly god-awful. He was 4 of 4 from the free throw line, so, he had, 6 points, and his overall box score plus minus was the best on the team, as a matter of fact, with a -5. But at the same time, you can't shoot 1 of 10 and help your team at the same time. Continuing on, we already talked about Jordan Clarkson, but Keontae George arguably had the best game from today. Walker Kessler was a close second, but he didn't play enough meaningful minutes to make it worth speaking about. Keontae George in 26, almost 27 minutes was 6 of 11 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover. He had 21 points, which was a team high, and his box score plus minus, ironically enough, was the worst on the team with a -26. Partially his fault on the defensive side of the ball, but he also scored very efficiently today, which is something you want to hope he continue to build on. We then continue on down the list to Walker Kessler, who was 4 of 5 in 19 minutes, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He also had 7 rebounds, 4 of them being offensive. He had 1 block and 1 personal foul, 11 points to box score plus minus of a -15. Ochai was 2 of 5 from the field, missed both of his 3-pointers, had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks in 21 and a half minutes. Kelly Olynyk in 16 and a half minutes, 1 of 1 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, had 4 boards, had 4 assists, had 2 turnovers for a total of 5 points in a box score plus minus of a -8. Then you had THT, Lucas Somanic, and Omer Yurtseven all come in for that last 7.5 minutes of the game, combining together for really 4 of 8 from the field. THT hit the 1 3 that he took. They were 3 of 5 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds between them, 2 assists, both attributed to THT, and then 1 block, 1 turnover, and 3 personal fouls between them, for a total scoring between all three of 12 points, and all of them having naturally the same box score plus minus of a -11. Yeah, just definitely not our finest showing at all. It was a very rough showing, put mildly. There should ideally be adjustments made. It's only really a matter of time before we really find out where we're really going as a team. There's a couple of question marks. I'm not gonna say there's a lot, but there's enough to make you a little bit concerned to say, okay, maybe we might need to force a trade to make a playoff push, because we can't continue to lose on the road like this. We can lose on the road, but not like this, not to the Nets like this, to a team like the Celtics who are really good at home. Right, that was an acceptable loss because they're known for essentially destroying people on their home court. They're really like that. It finally got their streak snapped by the Clippers, but their streak stretched back to last season, if memory serves me right. So a team like that, yes. Against the Brooklyn Nets, no. Who are 1-3 in their last 4 games, no. That's not okay. Oh, the Nuggets, I guess. My fault. We have. Let's see. I agree with that. Oh, what's up, Dallin? Monty said, how many players do you think the Jazz will trade? I say at most probably 3, maybe 4, but probably 3 at the peak. I think it'll be the Knicks tomorrow. Beating the Knicks is going to be a very uphill battle considering the way that we played today. If we can pull away enough to get something that was learned, then I think it's definitely feasible for us to go ahead and pull something off. But as it stands, I still don't love our odds. I prefer, the Sixers or even the Bucks on the road than I do the Knicks, because the Knicks are also on a very big hot streak. He said, great thing y'all did. Not even, Flair, not even. The Jazz have played better. Yeah, no, definitely. Oh, we lost. That's not allowed. Definitely not the way that we just lost. That was actually really abysmal. Tyson, you feeling all right? Nice. Glad to see you're healthy, brother. He said, channel mascot Sexton was a letdown today. His shooting was not there. The playmaking was there. Decision making was there. The defense was still there, but that shot making was god awful. That you can't shoot 1 of 10 from the field, brother. That's like Jordan Clarkson hasn't even done that this year. Now, granted, we give Colin Sexton some grace because he's usually the very much picture of consistency alongside Larry Markkinen, but today just was really bad. It was really bad from a shooting standpoint for him. Keontae killed it today. I wish he could do that in games where we were winning. Yeah, that would be ideal. Hopefully the transition comes very soon. Fontecchio is just too inconsistent. Anyone else want it? I see what you're saying. Yeah. Fontecchio does a lot of things well enough to the point where you can keep him on the floor and he won't be a net negative even when he misses his corner threes. Unfortunately, you would be right. Recently, he has been quite back and forth on it. Anyone else want to see Simmons get his bag bit off by a rabid armadillo? I say that to get a laugh, but I seriously dislike that cat. I mean, he had his moments today. Against us, unfortunately. Like that tip in lob that was made, I was very unhappy that went in, but it did. To go to clips that way, this circle jerk power will be complete. He seems to be happy with the Nets, ironically enough. He said, yeah, Sexton performed tonight, but he's not at the climax of his abilities. He didn't finish well at all. All his ball handling was rough. A lot of turnovers. He didn't even have a lot of turnovers, Cam. It was just his it wasn't even poor shot selection. There was three, maybe 4 out of those 10 shots he should not have taken. But when you are a ball handler of his caliber, he has the ability to really just juggle that thing to he has the ability to pound the ball in a way that most other players have the ability not to, quite honestly. That starting and stopping that he does, he can switch to the tempo, just give it to you any way that you want it. And really, it's a very important thing for his game specifically. Um, but today just wasn't his night shooting them, right? He couldn't sink a ball. He couldn't throw a ball if he was standing. He couldn't hit water if he was standing in front of the ocean. If we're being honest, he finally got a layup to go in that last frame before he got pulled, but that was really like that was it, right? He was shooting the ball a decent bit, but double shooting at double figure times and hitting only one is actually insane. He did shoot his free throws decently well, but overall, we have to call a spade and say that he sucked shooting the ball today, right? His ball control needed a little bit of work. He didn't really turn it over too much, but a lot of times he seemed a little bit shaky, especially around the other guys. They were really putting some pressure on him, and his ball control really shook a little bit because of that. He made some amazing passes, though, right? He was able to share the ball and make sure everybody got their touches, and Fontecchio was unable to reward him at times, but at the same time, Chris Dunn made all three of his. So when you can share the ball the way that Colin Sexton did today, it's going to be very important for the team going forward because when his shot isn't falling, he has to be able to do that. And if he can't distribute the ball properly and he just pounds the ball into oblivion while being pressured by other guys on the court, it's not going to end well for the team. But yeah, I see where you're going. He said Ben might be the GOAT. Ben is not the GOAT. I can't. Ben irritated me so much. I have to go see you. Dallin, where are you? Are you in Utah? Are you in Utah, Dallin? I forget where you said you were. Are you in Texas? Let me know. Oh, you said I have to go, see you. Oh, I'll see you, Dallin. My fault. I thought you were saying you were gonna come see me. I was like, I think it'll be easier if I came and saw you. Yeah, because you said y'all got cooked by Ben Simmons with a Draymond stat line. Chill. He said, I don't play for the team, Koozie. Jeez. Man, oh man. Speaking of which, our streams haven't been jumping in like a few weeks. It's crazy. It's okay though. The rest of this YouTube isn't pushing us out to the right people. We still love the formula though. Shout out to the algorithm. Shout out to the algorithm. Shout out to everybody that loves the Jazz that ends up joining the program, and we'll keep things going. You said Simmons smoked the Jazz. It was bad, Peter. It was bad. I can't believe he's actually back. It's insane. Yeah, and healthy. I thought he was going to go down with injury right there at one point during the game, but things didn't pan out that way. Luckily for him, and a little bit unfortunate for us. But the show must go on. With everything. Oh, shout out to my members, by the way. Lee, Logic, Zach, Tayton, Carter, David. I remember I was live when Carter became a member, but David became a member out of nowhere. That was actually really surprising to me. So shout out to David. We're 2 away from y'all showing up on like the channel page. And effectively together, y'all cover 3 videos. 3 of my monthly videos are effectively paid for by those lovely 6 gentlemen. I think I said 6. Yes. Y'all lovely 6 gentlemen. So I appreciate that to the max, more than y'all will know, because it helps. It helps a lot. Going forward, what are we looking at here? With any luck, we'll see some more growth from the channel. Right now, we're kind of stagnant, but I'm hoping this next video is as much of a banger as I think it is, in which case I'll be able to really, perform some pretty confident deliverables for you guys. Because it's been a little minute. We haven't seen a quick burst in our stream since I'm looking back now. It's been a good minute. Um, no hate, no shame. I'm gonna come up with some more shorts to attract some more people to join us in our battle, and we'll see how things go. Also, let me know if my other Wraith Hoops channel comes up on you guys' pages when you go to my personal page and scroll to the bottom, because sometimes it doesn't come up. Um, that's one that I really think is important. Just let me know how things really shake out for you boys. We said, let me see. Let's see. Cupcakes. Let's see. People forget how good Simmons can be. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Smokes a lot of jazz to replace the A with a J. That's one way to say is that. Too bad he is nuttier than squirrel crap. That's one way to look at it. David. Yes, sir. Shout out David. Shout out Zachary. You already know. Dang, you making it out the hood. Just barely, Nah, Monty, don't feel bad. Because the thing is, there's if you whether you can support the channel by becoming a member or just like randomly donating to the buy me a coffee site, all the money ends up going into paying Sachin to edit our videos, right? So that we can obviously put forth videos. Because I could go back to doing just the regular talking head videos, but as pretty as I am, I don't think anybody really wants to look at my face for 15 to 17 minutes on a every 2 to 3 day basis. You know what I'm saying? So that said, I appreciate y'all, and even just for watching the videos, right? Because watching the videos pushes the video out for more people. When you like the video, when you comment in the comment sections, and even when it what do you call it? Even just being in this live, like this live will probably, if we hit 100 viewers concurrent or like in total, I think this live will get like, I don't know, like 70 cents, right? Which isn't crazy, but at the end of the day, that's 70 more cents that we really did. I just turned on a camera and started recording, right? And we started talking amongst each other and just chatting about the game. So that 70 cents goes straight towards the video. So it counts, right? Every little thing counts, and that's just simple. I can't make it any simpler. I'm not one of those people who's like, oh my god, you can't donate to the channel. You're not a real fan. It's like, no. First of all, no. This is supposed to be a safe place. If people have the opportunity to donate, I'm sure that they will. But it's also my responsibility to give you guys the deliverables that make you say, when you do have an extra dollar, that I'm worth that extra dollar. Because if my content is absolute hot dog water, nobody's gonna help somebody out like that. Like, it just makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? And so the biggest thing is always just me putting forth content that you guys enjoy watching, because even if your view counts for 2 cents, right? That's 2 more cents than I had before, right? That's covering production costs and stuff like that. So tell your mommies, your aunties, your brothers, your cousins, anybody else about the channel, tell them to subscribe, keep it pushing, and it'll really just, help push the channel to that next level. We said trade sex for Simmons. I can't. With Utah likely getting NHL or MLB or both. I think the Utah sports stuff is only going to go up from here, broski. Yeah, that's true. Trade Sexton fit for 2 years, but nah, today's performance was rough though. Brandon Ingram is a perfect fit for the Jazz. He can create his own shot and would complement Lowry. That's actually a very interesting trade target, Andrew. And I actually don't hate that. Like, that actually makes a lot of sneaky sense. That brings up a decent amount of sneaky sense. I'm not going to lie to you. You said, I saw a video today about that. I disagree. Ingram would not survive. Really? Do you think it's a personality thing? I think his play style would fit. The only thing would be his defensive fit, but I think he's bought in a lot more with the Pelicans than he had in the past. That said, maybe from a lifestyle standpoint, the change might be a little bit too drastic for him. So off the court, I don't think he might mesh as well as everybody else does. Because he's in the same stratosphere as a Jordan Clarkson, but he's just a little bit different personality-wise, if that makes sense. I think we're all on the same page with that. I can buy you a coffee when you come to Utah if you need me to. Monty, aren't you supposed to be giving me all the spots? All you supposed to be hooking me up with all the spots? No, it was Epic. Epic was the one that was telling me everywhere I needed to go. Yeah, Epic's going to be our tour guide. Epic is going to be our tour guide when I come to SLC. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already smashed that like and sub button for Wraith. It goes long. Hey, facts. Just every like, every sub matters. Even if it's a spam account, every little thing counts. You know, one of these days, hey, when I get my first brand deal, y'all will know about it. There will be signs. I will. I'm gonna get a poster or something. I'm gonna wear a coat or something. I don't know. I'm gonna come in with a Montclair coat while it's 60 degrees outside, and I'm gonna sit on my couch with some sunglasses on, some Dior shades, and I'm gonna say, Manscaped. You guys ever need? I'm gonna do my Manscaped pitch right now. Now I don't even know how to do a Manscaped pitch. I haven't seen a commercial in a minute, but it's one of those things where it's like, Manscaped. No, I'm not gonna lie. Manscaped would be a really good one because we have a lot of guys on the channel. We do have like 2% girls on the channel though. Shout out to the ladies. I don't think they're ever in the live stream, but whatever case it may be, if you're handling balls, you need to go ahead and clean those things up, get your ball handling to its max skill point level. Manscaped. That's the sponsor of today's video. You know what I'm saying? Just something calm like that. Then go ahead. I pull out the box. Got the lawnmower 3.0, a smooth shave without trimming too hard and causing yourself to nick the balls. You want to make sure your balls are nice and smooth and easy to handle going forward, whether you are in a competitive setting or if you just find yourself sitting back watching an NBA game while another man is handling his balls. With that being said, Manscaped. Yeah, see, I could do that. Manscaped needs to hit me. If Manscaped needs to hit us, you know what I'm saying? I use Manscaped actually, so it would be nice. He said, I want a hot dog water video. Americans obsessed with how many points a player scores, but it's better to bring your teammates into the game and make them play better. Yes, I'm with you on that, Peter. Playstyle Ingram fits perfectly personality and lifestyle. He's 1% of the guys that would hate to play here if you catch my drift. Yeah, I'm with you there. And there's the legal medical. Yeah. Epic is the tour guide. I'm just your fan. You're part of the family. I don't have fans. What does Dom Toretto say in the Fast and Furious universe? I don't have friends. I have family. Yeah, that's what we are. We're locked in. Manscaped deal coming in February, just in time for V-Day. That would be tough, Zach. That would be tough. Like the week right before, bro. I need to get back right though. My next video has to clear like 2K views at least. If I don't, I'm gonna be disappointed in myself because that means I'm underperforming. You guys, I'm selling you guys short. Then I'm gonna have to do like 3,000 push-ups, and I don't want to do 3,000 push-ups. We said, he said, I didn't call that. I got that lawnmower 4.0. We are for sure their market audience. Sponsorship. Now everybody's wondering what I'm watching. I'm weak. Bro said in a competitive setting. Hey, it is competitive. No matter which way you look, you gotta be able to have that wordplay in the commercials too. That's what really gets the sales. And I'll let them repurpose my content. Put it wherever they want to. Put it over somebody else's ad. Get them right. I actually got to figure out if somebody knows how to get a Manscaped ad. Yo, let me know. If somebody knows how to get brand deals, also let me know. DM me on IG preferably, because that I get those notifications immediately. Ingram has smoked more weed than Marley and Willie Nelson combined. Yes. Got to be able to shave your balls in competitive or casual settings to be a gentleman. There you go. Nobody likes uncured, untaken care of balls because that messes with your ball control, right? You want to be able to be stable and perform your best both inside of your performing realm and outside when you're just relaxing. With that being said, it's very important that you take care of yourself, and the Lawnmower 4.0 will allow you to do that to your best ability. Combine that with your ball deodorant and your ball spray, and you'll have the opportunity to really get in there and manicure them the way that you should, honestly, in your heart and mind. And at that point, you're going to be feeling very comfortable. And if memory serves me right, it comes with a free pair of underwear. So not only do you get to cure and care for your balls, but you also get to cradle them. What's better than a ball sack inside of a sack? A double sacked ball. And at that point, you're taking care of them to the max. So with that being said, Manscaped, the sponsor of today's video. Go ahead and hit that link in the description, and He said, "Ladies, this goes for you too. The Lawnmower 4.0 will do a phenomenal job for your delicate weeds." Oh my God, delicate weeds is crazy. But yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Your delivery about balls was Shakespeare and my friend sold. Oh man, all your trunk will be ducked. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. But yeah, we had ourselves a little bit of fun, gentlemen. Nothing too crazy going on. We need a better topic. Yeah, we do. We've had too much fun. Um, Realistically, um, how do I put it? Um, the most important thing for us going forward with the channel, for number one, is going to be the next videos. Obviously, it's going to be a duo one. I'm hoping to have those both come out. I should have. I apologize because I should have had those videos sent out previously, and I just didn't. I wasn't as locked in as I should have been. Those will be going out tonight. I'm going to finish editing the one for sure tonight and sending that over to my boy Sachi to edit. So at latest it'll come out on February 1st, maybe February 2nd, and the next one will come out probably 2 days after that. And then I have another video prepped to come out 2 days after that. So as long as the Jazz stay their course and don't absolutely get like hornswoggled over these next road games, my videos will still be pretty steady. We'll be pretty comfortable with what we're looking at. But all things continue on. We have the Knicks up next. That's not the most ideal matchup. Hopefully, something magical can occur, or at the very least, the game can be a close game. We don't want another blowout like the one we experienced today. That's not ideal at all. But outside of that, it'll just be really interesting to see how it goes. Need to win, so they're more fun to talk about. Yeah. We need to get back in the W category, right? Beating the Wizards and the Hornets is cool and all, but you want to be able to say that you beat more competitive teams and more competent teams, because those are the wins that really matter. Those are the ones that really stack up. And when the strength of schedule for the Jazz going forward for the rest of the season is, I believe, 0.525, which sets them as like fourth or fifth in the league as far as strength of schedule goes, which means we have the fourth or fifth hardest schedule in the league remaining, which obviously does not bode well. But we have 4 games against the Warriors, so those are going to be the big ones that we really have to capitalize on, because if we do not, that puts the Warriors basically in playing and removes us from playing. But those things remain to be seen. With that being said, if all hearts are clear and all minds are free, I'd like to go ahead and shout out to you, lovely gentlemen, for tuning into today's, live stream. Yeah, despite the loss that we just currently had to sit on. With that being said, as always, it's your boy Wraith Hoops. Thanks for tuning in this live stream. As always, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Become a member if you haven't already to get the videos faster than anybody else, and get ready for the next step. If you're not in the Discord, go ahead and jump in the Discord. We do tend to have a little bit of friendly banter in there, and we also do a lot of voice calls. As a matter of fact, I'm currently in one right now with a couple of these lovely gentlemen. With that being said, as always, good morning, good evening, good night, no matter where you're on the globe watching. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. That's real. Esoteric Ivy. Shout out Ivy, man. This is your first time posting? What's up with you? It's the Jazz need to win, so they're more fun to talk about. Did the Jazz misuse Larry Markkinen? A little bit, but his shots just they were all on him. They were draped on him, Cam. It was very difficult. Warriors going 4-0. Maybe the other way around, but can't. Second time? Okay. It is second time. I remember the esoteric part. I just don't remember the Ivy. That's what threw me off. We need to ship out Clarkson, THT, Tech, and 2 of our 14 first rounders for Bridges. He smoked us like a pack of coals. No, the one that smoked us was PJ Washington. He gave us 43. 43 is absolutely egregious. But we'll talk more later, boys. And yeah, it'll be fun soon. And if there are any ladies in here, Ivy, I don't know if you happen to be male or female, but Either way, if there does happen to be a lady in the stream, appreciate y'all for tuning in too. I'll see you, Mac. Yes, sir. There you go with your daily pop up. The Jazz have to recover. HRHS royalty. How you know I go to HRHS? Cub, who are you? Cub, who are you, Cub? Who are you? Not Cub stalking me. Oh my god. How you got to be one of mine. You have to be someone I have in one of my classes. You have to be one of my kiddos, actually. Like, there's no way you're not. Go ahead and own up. Who are you, Cub? Who are you, CL? I'm gonna know. I'm gonna find out. Tomorrow I'm gonna spank all of you when you come in the door. I'm playing, obviously. I'm obviously joking. I'm not gonna spank my children when they come in the door. But Cub, who are you? Be real with me, Cub. Which one of y'all? Which one of you lovely goldfish of mine do you happen to be, sir, or ma'am, Because I do have a lot of girls in my classes too. Which, if you don't want to come clean right now, it's okay. I'll find out. I always find out. But thank you for the compliment, HRHS royalty. I do try my best, but do understand. What did they say in that one Boondocks video? They said, I'm a yeah. Hey, Cub got some suicides. Cub got some suicides coming. We can do this the easy way. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. But it seems like he's choosing the hard way. So, smiles. I'll see you tomorrow probably. Come up to my desk and let me know it's you. Or just hold eye contact for an awkwardly long period of time and then I'll know it's you. But either way, appreciate y'all boys for tuning in and girls. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.